Halloween birthday view. I'm not told that I'm born to leave and step behind all the things people do as if it's all of mine. Now I won't and isn't it fine?
See, so look what we got.
We got cow killer ants.
Yep, 2.
Here, let me see them.
And a hairy caterpillar. Hairy caterpillars and bigger. Did you ever catch a cow killer?
There they are. Cow killer ants.
Did you ever catch a cow killer? Put them in a bottle.
Put them in a bottle?
And make like a tropical forest for them. If one of them try to climb up the bottle, just nap them and they'll hit down. Thank him for visiting pop-up light. Yeah!
The smallest ones are about 2 years old. The larger one is about 4 to 5. So if she was a big alligator, like an 8 or a 10-foot alligator, and she took down something like a white-tailed deer and ate that animal, she wouldn't eat anything for a couple of months.
Oh,
Nice.
oh my goodness. Whoa.
So you guys will be able to watch the entire process if you choose. And after she gets done with that, just like Gavin was saying, be sure to watch out for her yawn. She's going to reset that jaw. And as soon as she does that, I'm going to offer her another mouse. Because until she resets that jaw, she's not ready to grab a hold of another prey item. And just like with those alligators too, these snakes have very strong stomach acid. So they'll be able to break down all the bones and anything else that they may swallow.
Daddy, ta-da!
What y'all making?
What is this? Sea turtle?
Oh, that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good job, buddy.
Here, I think it needs a few more, buddy.
What y'all got? Water guns?
Yep.
Don't shoot me.
Don't shoot the camera. Why did Daddy get enough rose to have one?
Well, they were 99 cents, Brooklyn.
And you couldn't spare 2 more?
No, they were 99 cents. Yeah, she's still. She needs cool off. Tightish. You're not gonna have any more water to shoot, Tata. I do like this right here, having that those trash cans right there.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to walk all the way to the dumpster.
I think that caterpillar got me. I'm itching everywhere.
Uh-oh.
I'm not kidding. I had something on my neck and I didn't know what it was, so I went into freak out mode, and I'm not sure if my injuries are from trying to slap the animal off my neck.
Spasms.
You guys just sat there and stared at me. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. You're like, you got some on your neck, and I'm going, and you're just standing there.
It wasn't
So now
just a caterpillar.
It was like a fuzzy, I think.
Wait a second, Abram.
Have a walk in sunlight then I get them out of my mind. Then all the things I used to do ain't gonna waste my precious time of thinking of what do I do. All trees go blossom, time is flying, days of spring will never come like these. I love the rain, it sounds die. They die away down on the street.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 turtles over here. And then we got a duck that's fussing at us because we fed the turtles.
Duck doesn't like you being partial.
No, he keeps going. So we'll go back over there.
There he is. So we have a special breed of goats, island goats.
Yo, listen,
Look.
Travis.
How did those goats?
I can't believe you're asking this. Like, you asked that in all seriousness
I gotta
earlier.
tell you something.
Yeah.
Then maybe this can be my bubblegum shooter.
Oh, that could be your bubblegum shooter?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how did those goats get out there on that island?
I mean, who do you think?
I don't know, they
Somebody put them in a
swim?
boat. Somebody put
Yeah,
them
but why
in a
would you
boat.
drop? There ain't enough grass out there to eat.
I mean, I agree. I'm concerned about their well-being.
They have a little hut out there.
I didn't realize there were so many out there. I thought there was just like 1 or 2.
No, there's 4 at
There's
least.
4. Maybe we should talk
Island
about moving
goats.
them.
Island
I don't
goats.
like them being out there. I feel bad for them.
Well, they're island goats, honey.
They're island goats.
That's a special kind of goat.
Special breed.
Here they come. Here they come. They're making wake.
Here, if you.
So when we were at FDR and we were feeding Gary the goose, you just said that bread wasn't good for geese.
I mean, I still agree with that.
And now you're just loading them up with a whole loaf.
I mean, they're different ducks. I've really spread it out.
You feel like these ducks are used to eating bread?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, these people probably don't adhere.
Let me take you around and show you our campsite here at General Coffee State Park. So there are 2 camping loops in this state park. We are on camping loop 1. And camping loop 1 is, or appears to be, a good bit older than camping loop 2. I'll show you that one in a minute. So we're on camping loop 1. Come in through that road right here. The roads are all gravel and sand here. And there's probably, I think, around 20 or so, maybe 25 camping spots in this loop, and then probably the same amount in the other loop. There's the bathroom right there. We always try to get close to the bathroom. It's a little older, but still functional, good water pressure. We're right here in site number 4. Most of these sites are pull through. I might have seen 1 or 2 that were back in sites, and they vary. Some of these in the middle here have more grass on them, and the first couple over there have more grass on them. Ours is more kind of sandy, as I'll show you here. So we got a nice pull through site. There's the pop-up right there. We go down here and you can see it's kind of just rocks and sand, which has been nice for the kids to play in. It's, you know, makes the camper get a little dirty, but I think it's a fair trade-off having the sand down here for the kids to play in. Got our nice fire pit there. And when we first pulled up here, I saw this sand. I was like, oh, there's a river right there. But there's not. It's just a trail. So there's a nature trail. It's pretty cool. It runs along the backside of pretty much all the campsites. So no matter where you're camping, as long as you're on the outside of the loop, you can access this nature trail and kind of walk around the park. So that's pretty cool. You can see the little path there that walks down to that. It's definitely not the biggest campsite we've ever had, but there's a good bit of room here. I like how there's room on both sides to put my truck. And Brooklyn drove separate this time, so we could put her car right there, and father-in-law was able to put his truck right there, so plenty of room to park vehicles. No lantern stand here. This is the older state park, but nice picnic table. Pretty good setup right here, and you could put a pretty decent sized camper on in here if you want to. But it's perfect for our pop-up. And as we start camping into the summer, these things right here, these little reflective panels that we cut for the windows of the pop-outs, come in handy. These things just keep it so much cooler inside, and these little covers, these bunk-in covers, are very necessary when you start camping in the summertime. There's a good bit of shade in this state park, as you can see right there. The sun still does peek through here during the middle of the day. It's getting towards the end of the day now. So there was a little bit of direct sun on this earlier in the afternoon, but not a whole lot. For the most part of the day, this is shaded, and that's why I really like the spot number 4 we're in. Some of the spots in the middle over there aren't quite as shaded, so if you're in a pop-up, you definitely want to find the most shade, because that's what's going to keep it cool inside there. Haven't had any issues keeping it cool in there. Been nice and frigid in there. AC's been running the whole time, so it's been very, very comfortable sleeping in there. That's pretty much the only time we're in there, when the kids are taking a nap and when we're sleeping at night. So if we walk on out of our campsite here, we can see the road there, and it just loops around all the way around the back side of that bathroom there. There's just one bathroom per loop. So one here on loop 1 and one on loop 2. Haven't been inside the bathroom on loop 2, but I'll check that out. This one is definitely an older one. Could use remodeling, but still very functional. And this here is the second campground loop I was telling you about. So there's the bathroom centrally located. And I don't know this for a fact, but I presume this one was made after the other one. It's got paved roads as opposed to gravel and sand roads. And in-laws are right there renting that camper. We're in site 47, or they're in site 47. But you can see it's nice and filled up this Memorial Day weekend. So I would recommend, if you can, maybe getting over here in loop 2 if you like the paved road, want to ride bicycles and stuff like that. I like our loop, but it's not really conducive to riding bicycles on it. This right here is much better. It's breakfast time. We had a little bit of a shower, a little bit of a light sprinkle this morning. So delayed my breakfast cooking about 30-45 minutes, but glad to get a little bit of that because it kind of cooled things off around here. It had been really, really hot all week. So it's supposed to be a little nicer today, only 85 or 87 as opposed to in the 90s. We got some breakfast sausage here and some pancakes. If you're going camping, I know this may cost a little more than buying it a lot of mix in the box, but this makes it really, really easy. Just pour water in here, shake it. So highly recommend. We just keep one of these in our dry food box at all times. Never know when you want to cook some pancakes. Very, very handy for pop-up camping.
In sunlight there, I get them out of my mind. Them all the things I used to do ain't gonna waste my precious time. I'm thinking of what do I do? All trees go blossom, tides it's flying day. Those springs will never come like these. I love the rain, it sounds die. They die away down on the street.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Pop-Up Life. It's time for our official review here of General Coffee State Park. We're slowly checking them off the list, the Georgia state parks. This is one of the ones that is relatively close to our home. So we try, although these are easy to conquer and mark off the list, we try to save these for weekends where we just want or need a quick trip. We don't really. This one we booked a little bit in advance, but there's still several others close to home that we haven't booked, and we're just saving those for just.
You ready to go?
Yeah, you ready to go? Let's roll.
Let's go.
So there's still a few more close to us. This one's about an hour and a half for us.
Yep.
From where we live, so not a bad trip at all.
And it's really not. Sorry, it's really nice being so close to take two vehicles. I know that sounds silly and a waste of gas, but it really hasn't been, because there's been days that I just couldn't get off work early enough, or something's come up. The boys had school, or Abram is in rural school, Titus is not, so it's just their schedules are a little bit different, and it is so nice just to have another vehicle, just because you're not having to pack everything so tight. You can bring more stuff.
And we don't have to haul a lot of stuff back in the camper.
Right.
So we don't have to put stuff in the camper, take it out when we get home. And when we pack it up like it is now, it's ready to go for the next trip, pretty much.
Yep. We don't have to touch it again when we get it home.
So me and Abram got down here on Thursday. It was nice, just me and him coming down here.
Yeah.
He was real helpful getting the camper set up. Took our time. Yeah. So it was nice little bonding time there for that. And first time me and him have kind of struck off like that
By yourselves.
To do the camping thing. And it is nice being close, taking two vehicles, being able to come down here early, get things set up. Brooklyn likes just rolling up and
Who doesn't like just to roll up and say, I'm here.
Yeah.
Brought some cake. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Here's some cake.
I'm sure y'all have seen it on the other video, but the day we're leaving on Sunday is Travis's birthday. And how sweet it was that you wanted to spend it with us camping.
Yep, that's right.
Looking back at your past birthday events, we've been in the Dominican before, we've been at the beach multiple times, and now we're camping. What do you like best?
Yep. That's like I told you. I said I just want to spend time with you guys camping.
That was
what
sweet.
we like to do.
We had a good time.
So I showed you on our kind of campsite walk around. There's two loops here. We're on loop 1, and then there's loop 2 right over there. Loop 1. I don't know this for a fact. Haven't talked to any verified sources, but this appears to be the older loop.
Yeah.
I haven't been. Did you go to the bathroom on the second loop?
Did not.
I would imagine it's probably a little nicer.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Anyway, so this loop is, if you're going to be with kids, you want to ride bicycles, make sure you get loop 2. I like this loop just because it's a little more shaded. I really like our campsite here, number 4. But if you want the paved roads, you want to ride bikes, the playground is over there, although it's a short walk from where we are.
Well, we have a playground too. It's sort of like the loops do that. I don't know, that's not a good, but they meet up in the back.
Right.
The playground is sort of the middle, and you can cross the playground, then you're in the second loop.
Yeah. This is the older loop. There are a few spots where you'll spin your tires because it's kind of
Sandy.
lots of ruts and gravel
Yeah,
and sand.
lots of ruts.
So
Where did the sand come from?
it's just
Sandy.
this part of the country, part of the state. It's just sandy over here.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 is the older loop. Nothing wrong with 1, but just to let you know, 2 is newer. Paved road's a little nicer. Can't
Right.
verify that the bathroom's nicer. Speaking of the bathroom here, it's functional, works good. It could certainly use some updating. Water pressure is good.
Listen, that matters more to me than anything. You could have a nice bathroom like we did at another campground. No water pressure. It don't matter how nice your bathroom is.
I will
Take an hour
say
and a half.
they use a nicer grade toilet paper in these bathrooms than they do at most state parks. Now that may not matter to some people. I have seen in other state parks older gentlemen taking their own roll of toilet paper in the bathroom with them.
Interesting. Thank you for that tidbit.
But they don't use like the airport grade stuff here.
You would think that would be coming from me as importance rather than you, but I see where that ranks on
Well, it's
your
just
list.
something I noticed, and I was like, well, even though this bathroom's older, hey, they got good water pressure.
And they got nice
good
toilet paper. Congratulations.
You may be a little cramped in there, but
All
you got
right.
some nice amenities you might not find somewhere else.
Okay, so the bathroom does not have AC though. I think it may have heat in the winter because I saw an old heater fan. The camp hosts here are so nice.
Mm-hmm.
They have been so personable, really friendly, and definitely, I guess one of their jobs is clean up the bathrooms, and they are clean.
Yep.
So that matters, more to me than anything.
There's we don't see this at every state park, but there's the washer and dryer right up there by the bathrooms.
Yeah.
which is
No, we see it at every state park. There's a washer and dryer in every.
Yeah, but sometimes not like right there by the
Oh,
bathroom.
okay. Yeah.
All in one spot.
Yeah.
And the bathrooms, this reminds me of Crooked River and a few other Seminoles like this. The bathroom is centrally located on the loop. So although we are really close to it, you're pretty close to it no matter where you are along the circle there.
Right.
Shade is good here.
Very good.
Very shaded.
I haven't seen a spot that's been full sun. Have you?
Yeah. No.
Or that's at full sun all of times of the
Right.
day.
You get the sun peeking through these
a little
branches
bit.
a little bit, but it's pretty shaded. Stays a lot cooler. Feels really good this morning.
Really
of the state parks that are close to us within an hour or two, so far that we've been to, this is the most shaded.
Right.
Definitely much more shaded than Seminole. Reed Bingham has a few shady spots, but also
Not a
some
lot.
really blazing spots.
Right.
Here, pretty much got a good bit of shade.
Bugs have not been so bad. I have used, I try to use all natural stuff anyway, but I've used like essential oil bug spray all weekend. Haven't got any bites. The boys got one. I couldn't spray them quick enough. And, I've got to show you all these cool things. They're by a company called Buzz Patch, and they're stickers. You put them on your shirt, your kid's shirt, our shirts, and I'm sure y'all have seen them anywhere, but I found them online, and they worked great.
Yeah.
I put one on you, boys, no mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've clearly been outside for 3 days.
Yeah, I know we were saying we wish there was a river right here or a creek behind here, but I imagine that would have increased the mosquito population.
Yeah.
But yeah, bugs haven't been that
brought it
bad.
up.
Even though it was pretty hot, bugs haven't been that
Yeah.
bad, which is nice. Sure, they'll get worse as it gets hotter. So we talked about the bathrooms. The shade is nice. There's not a ton to do at this state park, but there is some to do. The animals,
I think the animals is a real draw.
and we're going and feeding the turtles in the afternoon,
Right.
stuff like that. There's a decent amount to do. There's more to do here than I would say at Seminole.
Yeah, or Rebingham.
Yeah.
So I would rank this, there's certain parks you may want to go to in the summer and some that you may want to go to in the winter. This would be one that I would like to go to fall, winter, spring. It was fine this summer, but it would have been nice to have water somewhere. And we just like being near water. We like being near a creek.
Yeah,
We like being able
yeah.
to play in something. It's because we have small children.
But
It's
this
just
is
easier.
one, I would say this is one if you just, itching to go camping close.
Oh, this would be perfect.
You could do this in the dead, hot middle of summer
You think?
better than you could some of the others.
Oh,
that are
yeah.
close.
Yeah, better than some of the others. Yeah, for sure. I am really wanting to find this is not what we're talking about in this video, but some other campgrounds like North Florida that are closer to water. Because I feel like we keep having to go up to North Georgia to get near a creek. And I know there's got to be some in Florida.
Well, we went to
Springs.
Spirit of Swanee.
Yeah, but that wasn't like on the water.
Itchattuckney.
Yeah, I want something on the water.
On the water.
I want
got
something, my campsite is on the water.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
So as far as the ones that are close to us that we haven't done yet, we've been to Rebingham, haven't done an official review of that. We want to do Laura S. Walker and Waycross, haven't done that one. There's Veterans, which is in Cordele.
Yeah.
There's still a few close to us that we haven't done.
Yeah.
But of the ones that are close to us, I like this one the best so far. I like it better than Seminole. I do like it better than Rebingham.
Yeah.
So let's give her an official score.
Okay. What you got?
I think an 8.1 is fair.
Okay, I like
this
that.
one.
So
We kind of vary between. We don't like to give even scores. But,
you don't like to give it even score.
Like 7.9 just seemed a little low.
Yeah.
So I think 8.1 is fair for this one. And it could have been higher if we were on that other loop. But
even if we would have been on the other loop, like my mom's been on the other loop and we've been over there. Her campsite is larger. They also go right back up to the trail, so she has a lot of open wooded area behind her. Remind me a lot of our spot at Hard Creek Labor. Hard Labor. There are a lot of equestrian trails here, so I think a lot of people bring their horses here, so that's always a positive. It's just a little bit of an older park. You know, the playgrounds do look new though, but they're not very large. But we've had a good time, and those animals are a huge draw.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is just something your kids aren't going to get tired of that. You know,
Right.
feed that goat a million.
do that all day long.
You know, they love that, and that's nice and free and accessible. I will say though, the campground is far away from everything up there.
Yeah, you
got to drive.
it could be a bicycle ride, but not for little kids.
No, yeah.
You really got to drive up to the front to the other
It's
side.
almost 2 miles.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a ride.
I mean,
that is one kind of negative.
It's a ways up there, and to the front of where the camp store is in the very, very front.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a little bit of a haul. It's not
Right.
just jumping and going, but it is beautiful out here, and we hope y'all come visit it.
Yeah.
You know, I think there is this little challenge that we've given ourselves of trying all the state parks in Georgia has been so eye-opening to me. Because never would we have gone to Douglas, Georgia.
I felt like we need
You
to
know?
do a video soon, maybe. I don't know if we've done 10 of them yet so far, but well, at the end, my goal is to just kind of rank them all.
Oh yeah.
But maybe we should do like a mid-season or
Midway. All right.
midpoint ranking. I think
Alright.
that would be cool. Our next trip, we're going to Tallulah Gorge.
Yes. Okay. So excited about that.
Not the state park, not Tallulah Falls
No.
State Park, but we're going to the private campground
going to
that's right
private
there
campground.
on the river or whatever.
Yep. We're going to be able to like hop out of our camper, get in the water.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's
be
going
fun.
to, that's either going to be fun or terrifying that Titus is constantly going to jump in there.
On their website, they have on the individual site description, partial shade, full shade, whatever. We
Which
got
is nice.
one that's supposed to have a lot of shade. We got water right there. I imagine the water's going to be nice and cool because it's
Yeah.
up there. So that should be fun. Stay tuned for that. We hope you guys enjoyed our review from General Coffee State Park. Definitely come check this place out. Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, ring the bell. Check out our Instagram at pop.up.life.
Yeah.
Check us out on Instagram, and we'll see you guys on the next camping trip.
Bye.
Thank you.